Walk where he walked. Kneel where he kneeled. And pray where he prayed. You are about to embark on an emotional journey of faith and discovery. This is Jordan, the land of the prophets. And this is Amman, its capital city. A modern city throbbing with an ancient heart. Over 3,000 years old, its hills are covered with beige, pale ochre, and white houses, giving it the name, the White City. From Amman, we go up to Mount Nebo, where tradition says Moses was shown the Promised Land. He did not actually get to see it in his lifetime, but you will. From here, we will visit the Greek Orthodox Church in Madaba, which showcases some of the finest Byzantine mosaics in the world. Above the layers of antiquity lies a land of mesmerizing beauty, the rock-covered rose-red city of Petra, a fortress city built by the Nabateans, an industrious Arab people known for their refined culture, massive architecture, and ingenious interplay of dams and water channels. Explore the lost city through a narrow ravine flanked by overwhelming cliffs, either on horseback or on foot. Ideally, this is the more enjoyable route because you will get to see this phenomenal city literally carved out of a rock up close. Some friendly advice though: start conditioning your body for these long, enjoyable walks. A mere 4-kilometer walk one way, but half of the distance is under the cool shade. A sun visor or umbrella would come in handy. You could also take an 800-meter horse or donkey ride from the entrance to the Six, then a somewhat bumpy horse carriage ride from the Six to the Treasury, and finally, a 1.5-kilometer long camel ride from the Treasury to the restaurant and the nearest restroom. The horse carriage costs $20 to $30 for 2 people. But please remember to give the tip only after you arrive back in the entrance. Don't say we didn't warn you. Now, when crossing the border from Jordan to Israel, be quick in getting your carts once the bus driver brings down your luggage. There are no porters. You will have to line up, endorse your luggage, and prepare your passport, then proceed to immigration. You have a choice whether you want your passport stamped or have a separate piece of paper stamped. Some Muslim countries, you see, might give you a difficult time when they see where you've been. At Jericho, we will visit the Mount of Temptation and visit the 2,000-year-old sycamore tree where Zacchaeus, the chief tax collector, climbed to see Jesus pass by. You will have time for a culinary adventure. Taste, see, smell, and touch the colorful, savory dishes. Fruits and nuts. You can also purchase Dead Sea mineral products here at Shop Till You Drop prices. Not far is the Dead Sea, the lowest body of water on this earth, 1,306 feet below sea level. Its warm waters are rich in minerals such as magnesium, sodium, and potassium that soothe the skin. And because of its high salt content, you can simply relax and float away with ease. Remember though, never open your eyes underwater or you'll be sorry. Spas and resorts abound here. See, touch, and smell the landscapes which Jesus and the prophets knew. Feel the scriptures come alive. At Nazareth, you will see the Basilica and Grotto of the Annunciation. This is Mary's Well, the main natural water source in Nazareth, where Mary came almost every day to draw water. This is also where Mary used to bathe and wash Jesus' bands of cloth when he was a child. When he grew up, Jesus himself used to come down to this spring and draw water for his family. During the 17th century, water from this well was bottled and exported to France. Feel the love in Cana in Galilee, where Jesus' first miracle took place, turning water into wine. This marked the start of his sacred mission. Here at Cana, you will get to plan your own wedding to your heart's desire. Immerse yourself in the crystal clear waters of the Jordan River, where Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist. The Jordan River has wonderful healing properties. You will visit the Mount of the Beatitudes and Tiberias, where you will enjoy a sumptuous feast of St. Peter's fish, tilapia to us. The house of St. Peter and the synagogue ruins in Capernaum. Then Tabgha, where the multiplication of the loaves and fish transpired. Feel the immense tranquility as you ride the Jesus boat in the Sea of Galilee. You will need to wake up early to go up to Mount Tabor and break into groups of 8 since the bus cannot go up the steep climb. Here, you will see the Basilica of the Transfiguration. Visit the Church of the Visitation in Ain Karem, the Franciscan church that commemorates the visit of Mary to Elizabeth while both were pregnant. The Magnificat, Mary's praise to the Lord for his magnificent blessings, is inscribed in more than 40 languages on the churchyard wall, including one in Filipino, which we brought to the Holy Land in 1998. Remember to breathe slowly and do not talk while going up. Save your energy. In Bethlehem, you will see the authentic site of the Star of Bethlehem. The Basilica and Grotto of the Nativity, and Shepherd's Field. Bethlehem is the place to shop for souvenirs at bargain basement prices. Enjoy! Here you will see the Our Father in Tagalog and many other languages. Feel His presence caress you when you walk the Palm Sunday Road to the tear-shaped church of Dominus Flevit, where Jesus wept over Jerusalem. Visit Gethsemane with its 2,000-year-old olive trees, where Jesus was betrayed. This is St. Peter Gallicantu, where you will see the blood-stained dungeon where Jesus was scourged, a truly moving experience. Follow His footsteps through the Via Dolorosa. And this is Golgotha. When you cross the Taba border to Mount Sinai, be prepared for a 2 a.m. wake-up call. Not for the faint of heart, this 3-hour climb is well worth it. You have the option of riding a camel 2/3 of the way up for $20. It's a good 700 steps up Mount Sinai. We recommend going down slowly on foot with a cane because it can be uncomfortably painful going down on a camel. At the summit of Mount Sinai, you will witness a majestic sunrise and see the cave where Moses hid himself after coming face to face with God. You will also see the place where God gave Moses the 10 Commandments. You will also visit St. Catherine's Monastery, site of the burning bush. Last stop, enigmatic Egypt. A full-packed day tour of the Egyptian Museum, the world-famous pyramids, the Sphinx in Gaza, a visit to the biggest essence shop in Cairo, and a papyrus factory. Truly, Egypt is one of a kind. There are 2 long-distance overland trips. When crossing the border from Sinai to Cairo, there are no porters, so you will have to pull your own luggage. You will also notice that rules may change at the snap of a finger, depending on the mood of the border patrol. You should also never take out your cameras when crossing the borders, or you run the risk of never seeing them again. There is no need to change your dollars to the local denominations, since dollars are accepted here. But bring smaller denominations, please. Travel light, no more than 30 kilos, and leave a lot of space for the shopping you will surely do. Plan your wardrobe. You will definitely need a coat in Jerusalem and Amman, especially at night. While it may be warm in Egypt, nights are pretty chilly. So be forewarned. This pilgrimage is an emotional journey that begins with Abraham and continues with you. For you will embark on an inward journey that will continue for the rest of your life. And you will never be the same again after your own journey of faith.